Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
While you're in sunny Florida, be sure to visit
WARlando! Enter into a world of epic adventure.
Hello and welcome. This is our 8th chapter playing the Dungeons and Dragons adventure Out of the Abyss. You know what? I just started recording anyway, so.
Oh, look at that.
Look at you.
You just think, it's Christmas, you can just do whatever you want.
That's right. I'm just flipping switches.
Yeah.
Well, before I start pushing things here, any questions or bookkeeping about last time you guys want to cover or talk about, sort of out of narrative here?
Did we take a long rest?
You did not take a long rest. When we cut out last time, you guys had just found, it just defeated the Wraith, and we're looking at the sword.
Yep.
Yeah, still standing around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no spells. Anybody else have spells?
No.
Yeah, I got a few.
You don't say. 5 more demons appear.
Yeah, we really need that long rest, right? There.
Yeah.
Not being subtle or anything.
Yeah. Out of spells, out of hit points. Time to bed down for a good old 8 hours of shut-eye. Uninterrupted, too, mind you.
Yes.
So we had discussed a little bit in our Slack chat channel for characters. We were wondering who wanted this sword because it appeared magical, and I believe somebody lunged forward and grabbed it.
Yes.
Grabbed it like they had no cares as to what might happen in this place. I mean, I look like I'm 8 years old right now. So, but obviously the paladin doesn't care.
Your reach isn't quite as far as it was.
No, it wasn't. But I wanted that cane with the wicked scorpion on top. So
yeah.
I kind of wanted
that.
I hope so, because I saw him lunge forward in the chat, so I lunged forward too, but I didn't grab the sword. I grabbed the cane.
I wanted it to be too like where Zoc goes to grab it, but he's 8 years old now, and Dak just kind of puts his palm on his forehead, and he's like,
yeah.
Just a stiff arm.
Yeah. Well, real quick then, and then we can jump into it. Previously on Out of the Abyss, at the urging of your friend and compatriot, Fargus Rumblefoot, the halfling, you all decided to explore the lost tomb of Kime, wherein you met several undead creatures and also were beckoned by a feminine and scared-sounding voice, drawing you ever further into the tomb. And upon defeating a few specters, and then ultimately the wraith of Beerus of Kime, you all have now opened up her treasure hoard. And amongst other things, which we'll narrate in a second, is a gleaming magical sword. And telepathically, each one of you hears, "Thank you, thank you. I've been in the dark for so long. Won't you please help me out of here?" And at that point, you guys pick up with the narration. Dak, what does it kind of look like as you sort of lunge across the room?
I leap immediately for the sword, just like I'm leaping for the touchdown at the last second. Yep, I throw myself on the sword like I would like a loose football.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't know if you wanted that way.
Well, is the sword in a sheath or is it loose?
It is loose and laying inside the sarcophagus of the Beerus.
Yeah, okay. Jump on that purple sword.
Oh, shiny.
I leap to grasp the handle of the sword. What curses befall me?
Well, speaking of curses, so the first thing is as you destroy the wraith of Byrsis. Those of you who are under the effects of the curse that came upon you in this tomb feel those effects have been lifted. So a few of you had disadvantage on saving throws and things like that from earlier in the tomb, and those effects are now gone. Awesome. But Dak, you grab this hilt, and the sword comes out, and it's lighter, and its grip is more well fitted to your hand than anything you've ever touched before, and it gleams in the darkness, and it shines. You sort of bring it out, and it shines, and it telepathically says to everyone, "Thank you. You've saved me, and now together we will purge the world of darkness." And the flame starts to just glow, and it irradiates all the way along the tip, and then it sort of flashes and blinks and goes out. He says, "We will rid the..." Oh, wait. Who are you? Seeming to be directed at you, Dak.
I am Dak Vandergar, Knight of the Zentrum, Paladin of Bane, ready to rid the world of light.
Perfect.
Oh my. Well, I think maybe we should talk about that.
Zoc says, I seem to sense a conflict of interests here.
He says, I want to rid the world of darkness. I want to take away all that is evil and bring hope to all people.
I like half of those things.
See? Compromise.
I will work with you. We will rid the world of evil, or what I decide is evil.
Go ahead and roll Arcana, Dak.
Arcana, that's a 15.
15's pretty good. I was thinking 12. So you know that what you found is not just a magic sword, but a sentient sword that has its own personality and its own will.
Yes.
And you would also know, like many powerful magical objects, these things require attunement.
Yes.
And in order for attunement to happen with a sentient object, both things kind of have to be willing. And it seems like this particular sword is taking exception to maybe something it senses in you.
Is it because it's a sword of light and I'm an agent of darkness?
That could be it.
That's a really good assumption.
Sword, what is your name?
I am Dawnbringer.
Yep, that tracks.
Zoc is cracking up. Look, hey, Dak, maybe with the power of friendship you can persuade it.
Dawnbringer, bow to my will or suffer the consequences. And I want to do an intimidation check.
Okay.
It's only a 9 intimidation.
Dawnbringer says, I will never serve the darkness. I've been down here in the darkness long enough. You'd put me right back in a dark place like this.
Better watch your mouth there, Dawnbringer.
Dawnbringer, I will make you this bargain. You will serve me, or I will deposit you in the deepest, blackest part of the Dark Lake.
Dawnbringer gets quiet and says, I cannot serve you, but maybe there is another.
There is no other while I hold you.
And so I guess one thing you'd notice as you're sort of holding Dawnbringer, Dak, is it is a long sword, right? That's pretty easy to identify for anybody that knows anything about weapons, but it definitely seems lighter and moves much more easily than any long sword you've held before, almost as if it had some kind of mechanical property, maybe like finesse or something like that.
Hey, Dak. You see that thing?
There is no chance I will hand off this sword to any other being.
Selkie rolls her eyes.
Dawnbringer says, "Fine, cast me away if you must. I am immortal. I will wait for one of true goodness who will come and maybe one day we'll rid this world of evil together."
Your bargain is acceptable.
Okay.
Hey, Jack, it's a usable sword.
Not by me.
Instead of throwing it out, can I have it?
And I guess so. Yeah, if you want a long sword, you got it. You this is right out of the text. I'm not doing this to be difficult, but you will, due to your alignment, you will not be able to attune to Dawnbringer.
So it'll just be a regular old sword in my hands. It's still a sword.
That's right.
No, Dak, I feel it's going to be a regular old sword that nags you to death.
Yeah.
Right. Extra annoying.
No, don't do that.
Grabs the popcorn.
Why would you do this? Shame upon you.
Every time you try and swing it, it goes the other way.
Dawnbringer, until you bow to my will, I promise I will drench you in the blood of the innocent.
You know, we're in the Underdark. Where are you going to find them?
Oh.
Zing!
And so the quest for the innocent begins.
Yes. Just to spite this sword, and that's how the campaign derailed.
Yeah,
Where's-
Don? If this is his pickup lines, you better wait till his pillar.
Where is Stool?
You left the herd of NPCs as you guys left them waiting up at the entrance to the tomb.
Yeah.
All right.
So while you ponder that, Dak, doesn't look like you're pondering too much, but you're the decision maybe as it is. There's other stuff in here.
Yeah.
All right.
In addition to Dawnbringer, you also find a stone chest in here containing 4,000 silver pieces, 1,200 gold pieces, and 11 zircons, which are gems that are worth 50 gold pieces each.
Wow.
You also find a magical-looking necklace and a couple of different colored magical-looking liquids. One of which you guys would easily recognize as a potion of greater healing. The other one will. The other two will need successful Arcana checks or identify spells to determine what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to take a close look at that necklace.
All right, roll Arcana.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
So
Ooh, for the potions?
22 on the potion.
All right.
The necklace.
All right. Mornhelm, you identify one of the potions as a filter of love.
Give it. Jack?
We're turning into the
like
Care
the-
Bears.
Love?
Whoa, what is going on here?
And Selkie, with your high Arcana check, you're able to identify what is a necklace of fireballs.
Oh, what now?
Oh,
I would like for you to roll a d6 for me, Selkie.
Okay.
get out of here.
That sounds good.
5.
All right.
Wow.
You look at this necklace and realize what it does, and it has 8 beads hanging from it. You can detach one of these beads and use it to cast a fireball spell.
That's
So
awesome.
we should pick up the necklace and put it on.
All right.
Very nice.
Don't sleep too soundly.
I'll drop all this in.
Wasn't there a ring?
So this is the second. True to Fargus's predictions, this is the second hoard of treasure you guys found.
Right.
In the Tomb of Kine. So yeah, there's the stuff y'all previously found, which I think I.
Yeah, we did that one. I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right. You have successfully completed and looted this tomb. What would you like to do next?
I guess we should divide up the treasure and tell the NPCs we didn't find anything.
As we come out, like jingling our pockets.
Right. We're bulging, jingling pockets. We're holding our pants up.
They didn't come in, so.
Yeah, maybe if they'd helped
Farkas
out.
says, they're our friends. Oh, we'll get more if we keep it from them. We're the true friends, aren't we?
Yeah, pal.
Here's some potion. Have it.
do you give him one of your potion?
Yeah, for 50 gold.
For 50 gold. He says, well, this is more loot than I could possibly carry. But I'll make an accurate accounting of everything, and I'll do all the bookkeeping, and divide it up amongst us. Of course, minus my 10% finder's fee, and then we will be on our way.
That doesn't work for us.
Yeah, we need to talk about your insurance policy, which you need to open with us.
Insurance?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it's 10%.
Yeah, we take 10% each of
Maybe
what you get.
Each?
Each of us takes 10%.
But my map, I sold everything to get this map.
I know, but this is
cover my costs.
This is the only way you're not going to go back in a spider web.
Yeah.
Well, you negotiate well, Master Dak. Surely I can waive the finder's fee, being that we're such good friends.
What was the necklace of love?
The filter of love?
The filter of love. What does the filter of love do?
The filter of love. After drinking this potion, the next time you see a creature, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed.
All right. I think something to maybe use later if we need to negotiate our way out of that situation.
That'll be interesting.
All right, so feel free to divvy up the treasure amongst yourselves and strong-arm Farkas into whatever you think. He's in no position to really push back, so whatever you want to delegate to him or not will be.
What did he want as a finder's fee?
10%.
10%.
10%. So I'm fine with him getting 10% so long as he doesn't get an equal share. He doesn't get an equal share plus 10%. He just gets 10%. We did all the work.
Well, we're all charging him 10%, so he gets his 50.
But I shot
and
that
we take
thing
40.
I shot that thing right in the face.
All by yourself? Ah, sorry. I'm being attacked by a dog.
You're getting attacked.
See that?
Face.
He wants that necklace.
Yeah, all right. So we split the treasure 5 ways.
Sure. Cool.
Sure. Are you gonna give any item or anything specific to Farkas, or just or figure or nothing, or just for role playing purposes? I'm not too worried about the bookkeeping here.
You can have all my share of copper.
Yeah, you gotta empty your copper to carry the silver and the gold, right?
Right.
That's fair.
You guys walk out with all the silver and the gold, and then Farkas has this giant sack of copper. He's just like,
all the copper.
And
like
he has to share it with all his friends.
That you're taking down to the coin machine.
Yeah, that's when you lose a bet to your buddy and pay him in pennies. That's
Yeah.
All right. So, are you guys going to emerge from the tomb and reunite with the rest of the party?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, well, I think a long
Yeah.
rest before we leave. Like, we can reunite with the party, but I think it's a good time
sure.
to take a long rest.
Yeah, and you can do it in the tomb if you want, but it's pretty creepy.
Okay.
Or there's nothing. You guys will, if you want, you can camp by the boats.
Yeah,
So
if we
there's
can-
no more doors or anything anywhere, right?
No, you guys have completely
Yeah.
cleared the tomb. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Uh,
long rest.
Off to the boats.
Yep. So you all will successfully
Rest.
gain the benefits of the long rest. That will conclude the 15th day of the campaign. Since you all awoke in the prison.
How
we
many
did
rations do we have left?
700,000.
So many rations. Do you guys want to forage?
All
Yeah.
Let's go back down there and get the bodies.
You will not make any progress toward Gracklestug on this day.
Okay.
So you spent the day exploring the tomb and resting afterwards. It has been a total of 5 days since Slubadoop and the encounter with the Demogorgon,
Okay.
which your guides can tell you is you now have about 15 days of travel left until you get to Gracklestug, assuming you don't get lost or make any other stops.
So is everybody ready to start traveling?
You have 15 days left? That's nothing.
15 days in these little boats.
Yeah.
with our best friends.
Power of friendship will take us through.
So, are we out on the boats now? We traveling?
So something there'll definitely be a little bit of interaction here as you guys go to break camp in the morning. Well, morning, whatever. At the end of your long rest, there's no morning down here. There's no sun. There's no way to track time. But
Much like 2020.
as
It's all quarantine time.
as you guys get ready to depart, Topsy and Turby will sort of come to you all and say, and also Jim Jar will come with them, and he'll say, so listen, we're you guys are great. It's been good traveling with you, but we're gonna split ways. We didn't want to take off at night or anything like that, but the three of us we're not really too keen on going to Gracklestug, but if you all ever want to make your way to the town of Blingdenstone, that's where we're headed. We can reunite there later.
How are you going to get there?
They say, well, now that we're on land, we can sort of find our way there. It's going to take a while, but we don't think our kind will fare too well in the tombs of Gracklestone. So we'll take off on foot from here if it's. But we didn't want to just disappear without saying anything.
Don't you have to go around Menzoberransen?
They say, well, we know our ways around these tunnels, so if we got to evade some drow, we can do it. But I appreciate you looking out.
How many days travel is it to Blingdenstone?
Let's see, you guys are there, Blingdenstone. They say, well, if we don't get lost or run into any trouble, it's probably about 20 days from here, I guess.
I think we're personally way better off in Blingdenstone than we are going to be in Wergar Town.
You think so?
Oh yeah, because they're mostly the Deep Gnomes are mostly neutral, while the Dwergar we know are slave keepers.
So
Horse.
why don't let me see, Marnhelm. This is your character would have some knowledge here. Why don't you roll a history check with advantage here for me?
Got 15 on history.
Okay, 15 is pretty good. So, Blingdenstone is definitely the ancient, as Dax said, the ancient stronghold of the Deep Gnomes. But, maybe 70 or 80 years ago, there was a great battle there, and basically warring factions of the gnomes were, sort of pitted against each other, and it's a bit more of a, you don't know the specifics of what's going on there right now, but you would know that it's not really, the last you heard, it wasn't really this bastion of civilization. So that's not to persuade you from going or not, but just to give you the most recent history that WARlando would know about.
Can I ask them, when was the last time you were in Blingdenstone?
They say, well, who knows down here, but it's probably been a couple of years.
And how did Belware Disengulp do? Is he alive?
So full disclosure, I'm not familiar with that person, and he's not in any of the content as part of this adventure, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
In the
he's the most honorable burrow warden. A well thought of magician.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't know him, that's okay.
Yeah, they would say we don't know that name.
Shame. I guess he didn't make it from the surface.
Yeah, and after an event like what you could remember, yeah, it wouldn't be surprising that even the most well-regarded and famous folks in a place like that may or may not still be around, or could have left and gone somewhere else.
Okay, so we know two things. They're both at war.
Yeah.
Both places are at war. One of them are at least honorable. We've traveled with these guys, and we traveled with one of the gray elves, or gray dwarves. They're not honorable. They're the guys that keep offering to stab somebody in the back for us. So, which way? It's about the same distance, one by land, one by sea.
No, you're about 5 days closer to Gracklestug by sea.
Okay.
It's 20 days overland to Blingdenstone. Just to round it all out, Stool has also invited you to guide you to his Myconid people, and that's about 26 days from where you are here, he thinks.
And is it 20? It's like farther away than Blingdenstone?
Yep.
In a line, or is it off to the right or the left? Or
so Neverlight Grove and Blingdenstone would both be overland, so nothing's in a straight line, but winding through there. But so Gracklestug is more over water, makes it closer, right?
Right.
And a part of it is to get kind of around all that stuff. To go by land, you sort of need to trim around the deep lake, right?
Yeah.
But navigating along the deep lake, you have to know how to do that too, right?
Yeah.
What's everybody thinking?
Everybody trust our guide to Gracklestug.
I think that our Darrow friend does not know what the hell they're talking about.
And they're not friends.
No.
The two types of dwarves.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, I've been hanging out with this guy. I'm not quite sure he's all there.
Bubido pipes up and says, hey, listen, you're, and I'm thinking more of Bubido as like Christian Slater right now. I don't know why, but.
I thought of Christian Slater when you talk about him, man.
You're right to be kind of worried about Blingdenstone, or to be worried about Gracklestug. But listen, one thing I've noticed about you, Dak, you like gear. You like match.
Yeah.
And nobody here would disagree that if you want the best gear there is, if you want access to magic and power, Gracklestug's the place you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We should have a party vote.
Party boat?
Yeah, vote, not a party boat.
Oh, vote.
Party boat. Party boat. We'll be back
in a week.
Too many tough decisions. We just need a party right now.
let's just set up the bar.
Yeah.
Everybody do one shot of Filter of Love, and let's just see what happens.
This ain't no rave.
I'm picturing, was it Sweet Caroline? Bop, bop, bop. Hands, touching hands.
I will. That sounds like fun, but I will pass on narrating what that looks like.
All right. How about a vote? Who votes for Dwergar Town Gracklestug? Who votes for Blingdenstone?
Boobido and Hemeth say we should go to Gracklestug.
That's two votes against Gracklestug.
Sareth will also vote for Gracklestug.
Which one's Sareth?
Sareth is the NPC that Zakram is paired with, and he is the drow.
Right, he votes for Gracklestug. What about Shushar?
Shushar says, I am a man of peace. I will go where the party goes. But of these places, the most peaceful sounds like Neverlight Grove.
I thought Topsy and Turvy, did you say they want to go to Blingdenstone?
They felt they didn't want to go to Gracklestug, and they were sort of taking their own path.
Yep.
So they said that they just kind of decided maybe we'll head in that direction.
So this isn't stopping us from going to Grackle. This might be if we just kind of divvy off.
It'll lighten the board.
I mean, you'll have more rations this way.
Yeah, Blinkenstone. I mean, if we go to Blinkenstone, we can always go to Grackle afterwards. And who's to say that any of this is still standing?
Yeah, that's true.
The thing we saw back there.
Which one, if we were going to try and make our way to the surface, is there a way from Gracklestug to take a shortcut to the surface?
Boopido, or I guess Hemeth, will chime in and say, hey, I can't make any promises, but if there's a way out of the Underdark to the surface, there's two places it's going to be, either Gracklestug or Menzoberranzan.
All right. That kind of changes my mind a little bit. Maybe we should make our way to Gracklestug, but we're going to have to, look like we're respected traders and not refugees.
He said, yeah, you better come up with a story.
The other thing is the Blingdenstone is right next to Menzoberranzan.
Yeah. So if we are going to Gracklestug, I say we make it clear that we're there as traders, there to buy gear, spend lots of money on gear, and see if that convinces them that we're not refugees.
Yeah, we got lots of money now.
Yeah.
And so it may be true. On other maps, I don't know, but at least in what we have in this adventure, Gracklestug and Menzoberranzan are still pretty far apart.
Very far.
Yeah.
I have a question, not directly related to this conversation, but you said all the curses were gone. Is Zoc an adult again?
That was different. No, that's from those the gases or the fog that's here.
That's from the phase res, yeah.
And is that everywhere?
It's lots of places. So it's very mysterious. There's no telling exactly what it is or where you're going to find it, and nobody really knows where it came from.
It's different escaping gases, like from even deeper.
I think it's just this kind of clinging mist that sort of hangs around it. It does tend to be thicker in places of powerful magic.
Yeah.
So there is you could always go find a little bit of it everywhere, but it's not in big enough concentrations where it's always going to have the effects like y'all saw in the tomb.
Well, if there's a chance to get to the surface through Gracklestug, that changes my mind a little bit. I do think we should continue to Dwergar Town. I don't know, what's everybody else say?
Sure.
Yeah, that works.
But
it's not. Hey, whatever the most fun's going to be.
A fisherman like you should be an easy choice.
We could always leave it up to Chance.
Hey,
Chance the gardener.
Yeah. I like this. You want to roll off?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We go to Gracklestug. 4, 5, 6. We go to
Blingdenstone.
Blingdenstone.
Jim Jar will pipe in and say, all right. 10 gold. 10 gold says we end up, y'all end up going to Gracklestick. Come on. Who's taking it?
Dak, you gonna take that bet?
Dak.
No, I don't gamble. I don't gamble with these people.
All right. Oh, it's a 3.
7.
3, is that Gracklestick?
That's Gracklestug.
There we go.
Best out of 7.
All right.
All right.
Sounds like we've made a decision.
You guys say your goodbyes to Topsy and Turvy, the deep knowns, who revealed themselves to be also were-rats during one of your battles.
Yeah, that's right.
And Jim Jar sort of smiles, and his gold tooth sparkles in the darkness as you guys push away from the shore back out onto the dark lake. And the three of them sort of turn their backs and disappear back onto land.
Right into the gray mist, and now they're 2.
Yeah, they'll never make it.
Not without us.
That is a tale for another time.
All right, so are we back out on the boats?
You are back out on the boats. I have taken the liberty of pre-rolling some encounters, or some random encounters for boat travel.
Before you get to that, does it look deep where we are?
No.
Does it look like the deepest point of the lake? Is that what you're asking?
Not. You drop it, I'm diving in as the seal to get it.
Oh.
Well, that's a good
You
point.
might as well just hand it to
If
me.
you wanted it, you should have just...
I told you. Should have wrapped it up in somebody's old underwear and kept it.
Hey, I don't want to wake up anything that's underneath the lake by jumping in, so just hand it to me now.
How much?
I will make you a bargain.
And
I will give you this sword now, but the next magic item that you witness goes to me.
you want this lovely necklace?
A fireball?
Sure.
I'm really torn because I must serve my master, Lord Bane, the Tyrant Lord.
If it
I
was
imagine
just
you like
silver.
fire.
I do
Right?
imagine he likes fire, but if he learned that I had destroyed, or at least permanently buried the Dawnbringer, I will be in his favor. But if he learns that I allowed the Dawnbringer to find its way out to the world where it might threaten him or his followers, I will lose favor.
Or that you gave it to a con artist who's just kind of neutral and just wants a cool weapon.
All right, I will trade you for the fireball necklace.
Absolutely, here it is.
Done.
Way too easy.
And I do
right.
like that this exchange happened while I had Dawnbringer high overhead, ready to just huck it.
To cast it in there.
Yeah, what did Dawn have to think about that?
Dawnbringer says, she kind of has gone quiet since Dak has been threatening to drop her back into the darkness, and as he sort of hands her over to Selkie, you can almost feel it's nothing uncomfortable or anything, Selkie, but the awareness of Dawnbringer sort of reaches out and gently probes and says, Will you fight for the light alongside
Will
me?
you be my neighbor?
I'll not fight for darkness and evil.
You feel like if she had a face, she'd be like looking around at her other alternatives, and she says, "Very well, we will attune."
I say to Selkie, enjoy listening to that voice for the rest of your days.
I definitely think of Dawnbringer as a little bit like a ASMR. You guys know what that is? Which is like gentle whispering, like really close to the mic.
I saw that commercial. There's a commercial for them, isn't there? The lady that whispers wonderful things all day.
All right.
Sound.
Until you kill somebody.
And Selkie, if you want to spend kind of the first hour of travel here concentrating on Dawnbringer.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely hand a paddle off to somebody else.
Yeah, I don't mind paddling.
Yep. You will attune to Dawnbringer. I'll drop it on your character sheet here directly, so you'll have all this stuff. But by way of reveal, Dawnbringer is a +2 magic sword. Carries the finesse property, so you will be able to use your sneak attack bonuses with this. And I know I told you different in the chat, but I hadn't read enough, so apologies on that.
Okay.
Dawnbringer also can use an action to touch a creature with its blade and cast Lesser Restoration.
Very nice.
Once per day. If you use it, it can't be used again until the next dawn. It is sentient, will speak to you, and can speak, read, and understand Common, and will communicate with you telepathically as it has been.
Awesome.
In addition to that, it also has several other properties, including when you hit an undead with this sword, you'll deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
That's a lot.
And it emits a 15-foot radius of bright light and another 15 feet of dim light.
Just all the time?
So you can turn it on and off sort of as you wish, but Dawnbringer's preference is always be lit. So you can dim it, but she'll start, why are we in the dark? We must be in the light. I don't like the dark.
Anytime, if Dak ever happens to hear that voice, he's just gonna roll his eyes. And just so much regret.
It's not me.
Dak, it'll give you light since you don't have dark vision.
Take the fire beats. Put them in your ear.
Dak's just grinding his teeth. I really wanted to just heave that thing into the lake. Anything.
So he's sitting on the opposite side of the boat from Dak.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about the sword not getting the magical sword. I feel bad about not doing everything I can to destroy that magical sword.
Ooh,
Fair.
that's a tough role-playing decision. I'm with you, man. That's rough.
Yeah, if
Fireball necklace.
yeah, I'd roll my eyes at that too. And it's probably not a good idea to give Dak the opportunity to throw fireballs around. Dak's definitely a fireball first, ask questions later kind of guy.
Rogues get evasion at like level 7, so you should be fine, Selkie. You can just dodge out of the way of fireballs.
Hey, like Zach said, whatever gives us the most fun, right?
Yep.
All right, so Selkie, you are attuned to Dawnbringer. It should be available on your character sheet there.
Dak will continue to grind his teeth.
I'm going to need you to keep track of how many teeth you have left. just for accurate bookkeeping. But as you guys are, I guess I'll say maybe as Selkie is your usual lookout, and as she's sort of looking at Dawnbringer and kind of practicing the grip and getting the feel for it, you all feel a collision as the boats sort of smash into something underneath the surface of the water. You didn't know that was there. So we're going to do a group dexterity check to see if you guys can sort of steer the boat away from this and avoid any hull damage. So everybody can make a dexterity check for me.
Yep. If I'm rowing, can I use athletics instead?
So this one, it's going to be so for this part of there will be a strength bit of this in a minute.
Okay.
and but for right now it's Dex.
Okay.
Do you want just straight Dex and modifier?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 17.
14.
14.
16.
12.
16, 12.
11.
I got my lake legs on.
All right. Boat 1 successfully avoids it. Boat 2. Let's see how these guys do.
Oh, if we didn't mention it, we have all the treasure in boat 1.
It's riding a little low. All right. So the other boat is not so successful, and by dropping 3 party members, you guys are down to 2 boats now. So just for easy stuff, it's player characters and stool in 1 boat, and then all the other NPCs are sort of piled into the other boat.
Okay.
So they do smash into this rock or stalactite, whatever it is beneath the surface, and they are going to have to try to avoid falling overboard. Also, whoever's tracking the boats, whoever's tracking boat health, boat 2 is going to take 8 hull damage.
Oh, all right.
As it sort of breaks a couple of the planks at the bottom of the boat. And those NPCs, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and they go into the drink. All of them except for Darendil and Ront. Fargus and Bupido and Hemeth and the others are all, and Eldith are all sort of splashing around in the water.
They can swim just fine, right?
Just tie them off.
Some of them can. Or you guys want to help them get up back out of the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Or
Put them in the same boat and give them a pail.
Subtract 1 pail from your inventory.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll assist.
Okay. As they're sort of getting climbed back out of the boat, Zoc, I'm envisioning this as some story you told at some point while you guys were traveling, but tell us about the greatest show you ever saw.
Oh, the greatest show I ever saw?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that one back at that fish camp was really one of the greatest shows that I've ever saw. I mean,
I'm thinking of music shows from your previous life.
Oh man, but spectacle! If we could have that on stage, that would have been just amazing. A Titan rising from the depths, and just the crowd going, just killing each other. I mean, literally killing each other. Absolutely amazing. So, I'm gonna have to say the last greatest show I was at was, wow, I don't even remember that. I remember waking up with these powers that I have right now, and I shoot Eldritch Bolt out somewhere randomly.
Out into the darkness?
Just out into the darkness. Yeah.
Right. And who was maybe the front person for the band you saw?
The front person. Let's see. That one would have been. It was a hooded figure. I remember face paint on, just red across his eyes, and that's all you could see.
All right. As you shoot your Eldritch Blast out into the darkness, it sort of illuminates, and the figure you just described rises up out of the water and starts walking over.
What? I'm a bit stunned right now. Do I have anything for him to sign?
You got a nice staff.
I do, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing here? I call out.
What's his name? Give him a name.
Nurgle.
All right.
That's actually the lead singer for a band called Behemoth. So
there you go. So Nurgle sort of just kind of like rises up out of the water and sort of floats over to you and says, "I recognize you from the show."
Yeah, I was right up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw my pint glass at you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good throw, and you missed me. But
yeah, you you're pretty quick on that.
It's just, well, I've been dodging those beer bottles a long time, you know.
Yeah.
So listen, you know, here we are, out here on the lake.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. Listen, I just kind of had a feeling, you know, that you'd do nicely out here.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to, just come and see if I could offer you any, help. Maybe make a deal.
Oh, what, like what kind of deal?
Well, I don't know. What do you need? It might be for now, might be for the future.
Can we all see this?
Yeah.
Does it look the same to all of us?
Yeah. Just like you described. You guys would not have recognized it unless you guys are all fans of Behemoth. You wouldn't know Nurgle, but it's you guys are all like, what?
Is he walking on the water?
Sort of kind of floating along. Yeah.
Selkie's gonna hold up Dawnbringer a little bit.
Good idea.
Oh.
He's got the cloak down a little bit.
He loves the spotlight.
He'll say, "Oh, that's quite a toy you got there." Haha.
Yeah. Don't mind that thing. That's jeez. Seriously, it's like your mother nagging you all day. Seriously. Pick up your room. What are you doing? Da 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 da. What are you gonna do with your life?
I know. I hate that. Isn't that the worst?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, we gotta listen to that the whole time.
So listen, if you want, we could strike a deal here.
Yeah.
Payment due whenever the deal comes, around. But for the time being, all you gotta do is, say this little lyric to the song I was writing.
No way.
And
yeah, I can sing it.
If you need my help, I'll be there.
Okay. What is it?
And he's gonna whisper it into your ear.
Okay.
Doc, seems like a real bad idea.
Don't let him hold your collar while he whispers.
Yeah, go ahead and enjoy your time with this cuttlefish. This is just the one orb coming off the fish's head. Some demonic sea creature is gonna suck him into the depths.
He says, and he'll just sort of he'll just kind of pull back a little bit and give you the all you gotta do. You need my help. Just say the words. I'll know where to find you.
I'll remember this. It's kind of odd. What kind of key do I sing this in?
Oh, it's it's a bit of I'm working on my spoken word album.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah, awesome. All right, yeah. So where are you heading after this? You playing anywhere?
Here and there. I'll try to find the fellas. Maybe we'll put a tour together next season. But
yeah,
you'll hear about it. Our marketing guys are great.
Oh, great. Hey, maybe look us up. I'm trying to put something together too. Yeah.
Well, listen, if we're in town, maybe you guys open up for us. That kind of stuff.
Great. Yeah, I'm thinking of a vocalist, and I point over to Dak. He's got this great voice. You should hear. It was. It's awesome. Yeah. Total. I think total thrash death metal.
He says, "Well, all right. Listen, all y'all be careful out here, and just remember, Behemoth rides."
Yeah.
He'll sort of fade away back into the mist.
Okay. Whoa! That was incredible.
Take that love potion.
I don't think I got any of the potions, but man, things are really coming together.
All right. You guys travel on for a few more hours there, unless there's anything else. And kind of similar to before, it's too late to kind of reverse course, but you feel all of a sudden the current picks up and that familiar sound of a waterfall is coming from up ahead. Boopadil looks around and says, I don't see any. They don't have one here. There's no lock. we're going to go over. And the current sort of like picks up with your two boats that are tied together, and you guys go sort of, you're going to careen kind of over the edge of this waterfall. Downstairs, or down into a pool below. So we're going to do another dexterity save to kind of try to keep from taking some falling damage here to your persons.
Okay.
Could we try to? Do we feel like there's an opportunity to try and keep ourselves from going over? Like, would we be able to see if there's anything to like tie a rope to?
Yeah, try and dock.
Paddle back.
Yeah, I think kind of all of that, anything you want to narrate, I'm cool with. It's all sort of baked into this dex save. Like, can you like reach out fast enough and grab it before you go over?
But going over is the only way to get to Gracklestone.
Yeah, and you're kind of caught in this current, and even paddling back up away from it would be like almost impossible. It's sort of almost a little bit of a rapids there.
So we're going over no matter what.
Yeah. Just random table here.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Rolling.
17.
18.
Roll the 1.
15.
8.
8. All right. I think. Let me roll for these NPCs. Damn, they rolled well. Okay.
Nice. Good.
Yeah. So I think I heard lower than 11s from Zoc and from Mornhelm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you guys kind of aren't able to secure yourself or grab anything, and you guys, the boats go over the edge, and you guys sort of fall around and hit yourself, and both of you are going to each take 16 damage from falling.
Holy hell.
As you smash down under the water and the rocks below. Luckily, the boat is not damaged.
Yeah, the boat.
Yeah, the boat. As long as the boat doesn't get damaged.
That's where the gold is.
Yeah, the weight of the gold really keeps it kind of.
The rest of us threw ourselves onto those chests to keep them from getting
Right,
Exactly.
There's one boat ramp landing, and the rest is rocks.
Yeah, and Topsy and Turvy left, so
Yes.
we
I
ain't.
had no idea what was coming.
All right. And again, I've rolled a bunch of random encounters here ahead of time just to speed things up a little bit. So that's why we're sort of moving this way. But you guys get kind of over the pass, and you're able to. The rest of the day is uneventful, and you're able to sort of moor off again somewhere if you'd like to, and take a long rest.
Yeah.
clean up our friends, our comrades.
Yep. And likewise, the next day passes uneventfully.
What about our rations? Can I roll for rations?
You got plenty of fish. No worries. You guys mock them, but you sure want to forage.
I rolled another number 1.
Oh,
So I probably dropped some of ours out of the boat.
yeah. And you guys,
Oh, the fungus.
Oh.
those fire mushrooms. Boo. So that's another 2 days progress toward Gracklestone.
Nice. Making good time.
Yep. Why don't you make a couple of navigation checks for Eldith, Mornhelm?
For
Okay.
Eldith?
Yeah, I think
so
Eldith is your
so she knows the
survival.
way.
Designated survival. Make sure you guys aren't getting lost.
Oh, okay. Not Bupido, because Bupido's from there.
Right. Yeah. Bupido knows. Yeah. Right. She's so you don't get turned around. Basically, is what's going on.
Keeping your bedding.
Yeah.
She get what's a 4?
Uh-oh.
Was it 4 for her?
I think it's a +5.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 16.
Good.
Did you say 2?
Yeah. Roll one more.
And 14.
Okay. Both good. So you guys make 2 days worth of progress. Are now 13 days from Gracklestone.
Wow.
All right. Any other items to cover? You guys in those couple of days of travel or long rest stuff you want to talk about?
Well, I have this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get our hit points back?
Yes.
That maybe we should present ourselves not just as traders of goods, but maybe also as slave traders, since it's a slave trading town. Maybe we can convince Bupido and Prince Darendel and Ront to do like in Star Wars with Chewbacca. We'll just put some We'll tie them up for now.
Yeah.
And then when we get there, we can offer to sell them. And since Bupido knows all this Darrow context, they're already slaves, he can get to work on whatever his slave revolt is, and we don't have to worry about it.
Do we have enough relationship equity with him that he would trust us to, get him?
You're talking about Ront?
And Bupido and Prince Darendil.
Gotcha. But you always got to have a plan B. What do you think we can actually get for them?
All the copper we gave him.
Yeah.
Hey, Bupido, what does a Darrow go for slave trading wise? What's
I feel like this conversation is not going to go well.
And what of your stature?
Yes, the other guy that.
Just examples.
He kind of looks at you guys and say, yeah, you're funny. I'm not getting tied up, man. I just broke out of that drought prison. What are you, crazy? I mean, they're not even gonna pay you. They're just gonna take me.
We broke him out.
I'm already a slave as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, he needs to seem as if he's indentured to our service.
Yeah. So they're steal him.
Yeah, exactly. But he's already our property.
In acquiring more, buyers always are treated, with some level of acceptance and welcoming.
We're there for to buy slaves and buy armor because we already have all these slaves. We need more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Bupido. You gotta at least pretend you're our slave.
Yeah, all right. I like that angle. You can do that.
It's not too shabby.
So what are we gonna do to disrupt this civilization from the inside?
Fire pearls.
I think, maybe when the time's right, we can put one of these fire pearls in one of Clox's catapults.
That sounds awesome.
And I guess while there's no getting around the fact that Cracklestug is an evil place. It's definitely kind of hallmark is like that lawful evil side of things, right? It's very ordered. It's very regimented. And while they have no scruples about inflicting pain and suffering for their own benefit, there's a very hard and heavy code of laws and ethics that are sort of oddly interwoven into all that.
That sounds good. That sounds like something in our favor.
Yeah.
We'll blend in nicely.
Okay. So again, got some pre-rolled random encounters here. And as you guys are sort of paddling along, Bupido's like, yeah, we gotta head due west across this stretch here, and we're gonna be getting a lot closer. And then all of a sudden, he says, no, dumbass, west, steer west. Who's paddling right now?
I am.
Dax. So you're like going in the direction he's pointing to, and then you're like, but you kind of notice it too. Like you're just rowing straight, but then like sort of start going in this kind of like a clockwise circle, and it's just going around, and then speed starts to pick up. And
a water spout, like a maelstrom.
You guys,
no.
Before you can do it, you realize you are caught in a whirlpool.
Yeah.
And let me get that pulled up here. And I'm gonna need strength saving throws.
Strength saving throw, not athletics.
Yeah, strength save, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, I got this easy.
Easy to fail.
19.
Whoa.
17.
I got 18.
6.
13.
All right.
Clock's just like. You've never seen paddling like this before from a goblin.
I'm reading the effects here. You guys are sort of starting to start kind of pulling out of this spiraling whirlpool sort of out in the middle of the dark lake, and then as you're sort of concentrating on that, a creature appears, which is made purely of water and howls at you. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Ah.
All right.
Go from a 19 to.
Can you hand me my dice that fell on the floor?
Yeah, lucky 13.
By the table leg or chair leg.
You get 18.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
15 for me.
21.
8.
Nice. Let me get his done here. This large sort of beast with tentacles and teeth, all just made of what just looks like solidified water, not frozen or anything, but just sort of hurls itself up from the middle of the whirlpool. And let's see how he does on his initiative. All right, that's a number. I think I heard a 21. Who's got that 21?
That'd be me.
All right. So, Selkie, this thing is about 10 feet away from you, sort of toward the middle of the whirlpool. And as we go through this, you guys can all take your actions to fight the creature. But if no one rows or makes these strength saves, then you'll start to kind of spiral in closer to it. So think about that as one of your potential actions as your rounds of combat are coming around.
Okay.
How many of us need to be rowing?
I think one person's enough.
Okay.
All right, so Selkie, this abomination appears. What would you like to do?
I think I still have 3 of those, the fire crossbow bolts, right?
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have 2. 2 left.
Fire against water?
I mean, oh no, it's the drow poison ones. Just kidding. I mean, it's better than nothing though, right? So, all right.
Roll to hit.
The drow poison. 21.
Okay, 21 will hit.
And 7 damage.
All right, so your bolt hits this watery creature, and you feel like the piercing wasn't as effective as it normally would be, and also you get the sense that it doesn't care about poison. So it will take 3 points of piercing damage from your bolt.
Okay.
All right, I think I heard it was 18, the next highest.
That was me.
Mornhelm, what's up?
All right, so is anybody rowing?
I'm currently
Doesn't
rowing.
matter.
Trying to get.
Okay.
Dak,
Okay.
you gonna row? Okay.
Yeah, I can row.
All right. You're the best.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a chromatic orb at it of fire. No, of cold
Okay.
Ooh.
to try and freeze it.
And is it an attack roll or a saving throw?
That's let me see, a range spell attack,
Okay.
and that misses.
All right, your orb kind of your icy orb just kind of
Right.
slips out past it into the darkness. Anything else on your turn?
I'll start rowing.
You're gonna row on your next turn. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's still my next turn.
Okay. All right. 17, 16. Back to initiative.
15.
15. Dak, you're up.
Am I committed to rowing, or can I also have an action?
Your action will be to row to not go deeper into the whirlpool.
Okay,
That's probably a very important role.
probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
So this will be an athletics check.
Right. So don't leave it to me.
9.
All right. Unfortunately, that is not enough, and the boat will sort of make a circle and get closer to this creature. So you guys are within 5 feet of the creature now.
Oh.
And yeah.
But what if one of us rolls?
5 feet is good.
Oh, sure. Like one
Yeah,
of us,
somebody-
get out of
yeah.
the way, Jack. I got this. Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody else wants to jump in and row, then you can pull back out of it.
Can you put that cannon in the water and like propel us the other way?
I can put it on the end of my ballista and like a rope on the end of the ballista and shoot like an anchor out for us.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Okay, so that was Dak then. And you were on a 17. Was that right, Dak?
For my rowing, no, it was a 9. Or my
sorry.
initiative was a 15.
15. Got it. 14, 13, 12.
13.
All right, what you got, Zoc?
Yeah, I don't want to row, but I will definitely shoot an Eldritch Blast out of the tail of the scorpion on my staff.
Yeah, you will.
Ooh, okay, so 11.
All right. That'll miss.
Yeah, dang it.
All
So
right.
be it.
11, 10, 9. Where are you at? Who am I missing still?
8. I'm
Flux.
at 8.
You're at 8. Yep, go ahead.
I guess I can, like, would I be able to create my Eldritch Cannon, could I create the ballista and like tie a rope to it and like try to shoot out towards a rock piece and try and like anchor the boat?
Yeah. If you I think, yep, setting it up and taking a shot would be your turn. Yep.
Okay, because I think it's a.
Yeah, I guess I'd say you're kind of in the middle of the water, though. I don't know what you would anchor to.
Yeah, that would be the only thing. Is there something within 100 feet that I would be able to?
You know what?
Not 100.
Let's leave it to the dice here.
What
even
about
or
the ceiling?
The lead singer.
Even or odd? Clocks, pick one.
I'll say even.
All right, that's a 2. So yeah, there's a stalagmite sticking down from the roof that you can aim at.
All right, so I'm gonna aim for it.
Yeah.
And...
So make an attack roll to try to hit it.
All right. Ooh, 18.
Yeah, you'll thunk. So you have this. You sort of have this rope now, and like the water, like the rope kind of goes tight, and you guys can't be dragged any farther, like into the whirlpool. And it's sort of pulling against the bow of your boat.
Okay.
Okay. This creature will take a turn. And, I think I actually cheated you guys out of the NPC's turns. Nobody took a shot there.
Right.
Yeah, give me a quick action. We'll go back around the top for everybody's NPC real quick. Selkie stepped away, so we'll do Mornhelm. What does Eldith want to do?
She wants to grab hold of the rope and start pulling.
Okay, strength check.
Yeah. She gets, that's a 4? Strength of 4?
Hers is... She's a spy, so she's gonna get a +0 on strength.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, she's not able to make any ground there. Dak, what does Ront want to do?
Ront, if we're still within 5 feet of the water elemental?
Yeah. Well, yeah, so, right. They're in the other boat. So, yeah, let's say, yeah, they got pulled in too, so you guys are
or is
5 feet away.
Is someone else rowing in that boat that needs to try and pull away? Are we tied together?
We're tied together, yeah.
Yeah, let's say, yeah, you're tied together, right? So even if they were rowing, you guys would have kind of dragged them a little bit closer.
Okay. Then Ront will attack with his axe.
Okay.
21.
21 will hit.
Nice. Good job. Yes.
9 slashing.
All right. Similar to the piercing damage,
Yeah.
you think it's not as effective, but
Yep.
we'll take 4 of that. Selkie, you were controlling Prince Darendil.
Yeah.
You did not get a turn, so please go ahead.
I go for it.
Was there anyone rowing for that boat already?
We said that you guys are tied together, so they kind of
Okay.
they got pulled down also.
Okay. Well, I guess he would be rowing in their boat as well, trying to keep us from getting closer.
Okay.
But I only rolled a 10 for his strength check.
Okay, so he has no effect there. Zoc, what's Sereth want to do?
Sereth is going to, I guess he'll try rowing.
Okay, he'll grab a spare oar and try
Yeah.
to drag you out of there.
To get us out of it. So he rolled a 9. I don't have a sheet up right now.
Sereth is...
He only had maybe a +1.
Yeah, he's got a 0, so
Okay.
so he will also be unsuccessful. And then Clocks, what does your NPC want to do?
Pupido will grab the crossbow and he'll just die, you water beast, and shoot. He gets 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and he gets a 6 piercing damage.
All right, take half. All right, so there we go. Everybody got a shot at this thing. He rolled a very low initiative, and it will randomly pick one of y'all. It is going to go after Selkie.
Uh-oh.
It will reach out a watery tentacle and take a swing at you with a 21 to hit.
Yow.
Ah,
No, thank you.
dang it.
All right.
Got any blockers?
You are going to take 13 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, bloody.
And this tentacle sort of wraps around you, and you are going to be grappled as it pulls you up out of the boat and is holding it out over its mouth.
Oh, I don't like that.
Not at all.
Are my arms pinned as well, or?
Let's see. Target is restrained.
So
Attack rolls have advantage. So you can still attack, but you will have disadvantage.
okay.
And it is your turn.
All right. Gonna swing Dawnbringer and my scimitar.
All right.
And do I get my sneak attack advantage? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Everybody, well, so not only because you have disadvantage.
Oh, correct.
Yep.
Okay. So Dawnbringer is gonna be 8.
Mhm.
Oh no, sorry, 10.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
+2.
Oh, if it's then it. Sorry, it was. I thought it was 5. It's 7, so 12 altogether.
Okay, 12 will still be a miss.
Okay, and then the scimitar is a 15.
15 will hit.
Okay,
Nice.
4.
It's going to take half of that for its resistance. And Mornhelm, you're up. Oh, and sorry, Selkie, what does Prince Darendel want to do?
Is his boat like behind, or like is he within 5 feet of the
Yeah.
monster, or?
Yep.
Okay, then he's gonna do his 2 claw attacks.
All right.
So a 9 and a 17.
17's good.
And that'll be a 9 damage.
All right. Half of that. Okay. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, I guess he's not rowing anymore. So, no.
Okay. Mornhelm, you and Eldith are up.
Okay, Eldith is going to hit it with a poison crossbow.
Okay.
No, we're in 5 feet now?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's probably going to do more damage with their sword. But
And you would have noticed from Selkie's attack that the poison wasn't effective against this creature.
no. Okay, she is going to hit it with her short sword. And she gets 8, so she misses.
Yep.
And I am going to hit it unless it kills me. I'm going to hit it with a chromatic orb again. And I'm going to hit it with ice. And it is 16.
16's good.
Okay. So it is 3d8.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that it, though? Yeah. Just 3d8. 5, 7, 12, 14.
Ooh, that's a rough hit. Yeah, it screams. And it is bloodied.
Oh, nice.
All right. Anything else from Mornhelm or Eldith?
We're both just pulling on the rope. Or
Okay.
like holding the rope, trying to keep us from going any farther.
And Selkie, I forgot on your turn to give you a chance to escape the grapple.
Oh.
So make a acrobatics check for me.
Okay. Acrobatics. 7.
You are still grappled.
Don't like that.
Noob. Dak, you're up.
All right. Does one of us have to be committed to rowing?
Now that you're kind of lashed off, no, because you're not going to get like sucked down into the whirlpool. The rope is kind of tight.
I'd like to just do a nature check to see if I know
Sure.
what this kind of creature is vulnerable to.
Or Arcana, either one.
All right. 19.
Yeah, you think this is an elemental creature known as a water weird.
Okay, and it's vulnerable to fire?
You think it is not vulnerable to fire.
Okay.
I hit with ice.
Yeah, ice seemed to work.
All right, I'm just going to do a normal attack with my flail.
All right.
24.
Oh, yeah. Smash into this thing.
Might as well throw on a smite.
Yeah.
So for the regular attack, the bludgeoning, that's going to be 1.
Okay.
And then for my divine attack, that's going to be 10.
Nice. This thing
Oh, I'm
screams
sorry.
in pain.
For the one with the flail, I said 1. It's actually 5.
Oh, okay.
But then round that down.
So yeah, we'll take another 1 off it there. This thing looks like it's in rough shape. Anything for Ront?
Yeah, he'll attack again.
All right.
Be 19.
Yeah, good.
7. 4 is rounded down.
All right. Zakram.
All right. Zoc is going to try it again. This time out of the 2 little pinchers on the scorpion. Oh, bloody hell. Same thing, 11.
Yeah. It looks cool though. It's like the single light lasers it shows. You know what I mean? They shoot them out through the smoke.
Yeah. And I guess Sereth will try taking a swing with his short sword. And that is going to be a 15 attack 19.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. And that will be 3 points of damage.
All right. Clocks.
All right. So for my bonus action, I'll like hop on the ballista, and I'll wheel it around, and I'll fire a shot as I'm like straddling the ballista. You know,
yeah,
cannon, right?
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yep. So and this is the bonus action, so it fires the ballista. It's a spell attack. And I got a 1, so that's a miss.
Mm.
And then I'll give it a little thunder wave. I'll do that.
Here we go.
So I'll cast thunder wave.
It is a Constitution save, right?
It is a Constitution 13. Constitution 13.
All right. That is exactly what it got. So half damage.
All right. 2.
All right. Boom. Like this cacophonous sound shoots out across the dark lake in every direction.
Oh.
All right. This thing will take a random pass at one of the NPCs this time, and will grab a hold of Bupido, or try to anyway. Let's see if he hits. Oh, Bupido.
Oh no!
I forgot.
Natural 20.
No.
Ooh.
20.
What?
But he missed
Natural
anyway.
20 from the monster.
Ah!
So that will be 26 points of damage
Yeah.
to Bupido. What is Bupido's health even?
Bupido's hit points are 13.
Oh no!
Oh, he just got smashed.
He's
Twice
flat.
over.
Flat Bupido.
Yeah, if you do double up.
Flat Bupido, like Flat Stanley.
Okay. No way around it. The dice say what they say. Bupido dies.
Yep.
Oh my god!
So you guys see him like he's just like his body just like you hear like a sickly crunch, and this thing just kind of like picks his body up over the water and sort of tries to like drop it into its mouth.
Wow.
Roadkill.
We still need him.
We're close enough. We can figure it out.
Body is there. And we're back to the top. Selkie.
Selkie is very desperate now, and 2 weapon attacks. So the first one's going to be Dawnbringer for a 10.
10 will not do it. I'm sorry.
And the scimitar for 15 again.
Yeah, 15 hits.
4 damage.
Still clinging.
Do I also try to break free again?
Yes. Please make a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. 12.
I know you are still trapped. I'm sorry.
I don't like this. Okay.
What's Darendil up to?
Darendil is going to do his 2 claw attack again. Wow. For a 24 and a 21. And I wish I had gotten those rolls.
Right.
Yep, those are both good.
Okay. 13 damage.
6. Is that the total?
Yeah, 13 altogether.
Okay. What's it look like when Darendil kills this thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, does it just kind of like collapse back into the water as water?
Yeah, I think it all of a sudden just like it's just like a shudder, and it just goes, and you guys are like just covered like water everywhere.
Do I
He does
fall
turn yellow.
or do I fall into the water?
Oh,
And the whirlpool starts to as it sort of dies down, the whirlpool starts to dissipate, and the lines go slack again. And but as like the whirlpool just sort of dies out, in the middle of it, you just see like a swirling thing, and then Bupido's body just kind of like floats up.
Oh.
Bupido.
You guys want to fish him out?
Anybody have a spare rock?
Yeah.
Buried it at sea.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well bring him along. We can use him as part of our negotiations to show that we.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Last poor Boopadoo. We knew
better
him.
alive.
Here's our slave Boopido.
So we'll bring him aboard. Can we do like a medicine check? See how far gone he is?
He's deed.
He's dead. Yeah.
Better.
Given his contributions to the group, I probably would have given some death saves there if he hadn't. I mean, he took
He did
double his max hit points.
Yeah,
in one
double
shot.
max damage. That's a death blow right there. What's in his pockets?
Yeah, we loot the corpse.
Let me see here real quick. What's he got?
Selkie's gonna put Dawnbringer behind her back, so Dawnbringer.
Don't avert your eyes, Dawnbringer. Don't look at the naughtiness going on.
Yeah.
She didn't come with this sheath, did she?
What does he got in here? Hold on.
I should pick up a sheath for her.
I know where you can sheath it.
Where the sun don't shine.
Well, I was gonna say deep into the dark lake.
Oh.
Give me one. I'm just looking through his appendix here. Real quick.
You looking through his appendix?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are looking through. That's the translation. You guys go through his pockets. I go through his appendix.
I thought we were going to
There's some
for that.
very valuable chemicals in there.
I had never thought about the association between like an appendix and your appendix before.
Yeah.
It never even occurred to me.
Right.
But like an appendix is like my favorite part of most books, and then like your appendix is like useless, right?
Yeah.
It
Right.
can't kill you, but it is pretty much
Not
useless.
any of y'all's, but a person's, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's useless unless it's trying to kill you.
Right, exactly.
But hey, if you're fishing around his appendix, I'll take that.
For your
No,
catapult.
wait, what are you going to turn it into?
Okay, yeah. So if you guys want to fish through his pockets, you find a bit of parchment, sort of in one of his pockets, maybe inside his vest, and it's parchment, but it looks like it's made out of like lizard skin,
Okay.
and just and scrawled on there are just the words "Worship Boopido."
All right.
We
And it
gotta
looks
have
like
that taken with
And
us.
it's written in Dwarvish,
Hmm.
which Eldith could translate for you if none of y'all speak that. So
High self-esteem.
What you say to the mirror every day.
Okay,
Self-affirmation towel.
Yep.
so that was the first encounter for the day.
Yeah, so I'll pull out some of my smithing tools, specifically pliers, and I might go for some back molars on Boopido.
Start plucking his teeth.
just some of the back ones. You won't notice them, so it's not so noticeable when you look, but if you were to like really dig around in there, then you would notice, oh yeah, he's got a few teeth missing.
Not to be
You guys
too
can-
much of an aside.
It's a family recipe.
I have a regular thing I do for Haley whenever I go to the dentist. I ask them if they have any extra molars that they're just going to throw away. And this last time I went, I saved it till Christmas Day to give them to her because I got about 15 of them. That I gave to her.
wow.
That's great.
Yeah, so 15 molars from complete strangers that Haley's now going to turn into jewelry.
Awesome.
It's
That's
amazing.
Does Santa bring those, or is that more of like a
Like an evil tooth fairy.
That's a
Yeah,
secret,
fuck that
secret
tooth
Santa.
fairy, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, tooth fairy's drunk. She can go to
Drunken fairies.
It's the saving your day.
Instead of taking your one tooth, I gave you 15.
All right, so for the next 4 hours, you guys travel uneventfully, and then you're sort of rowing along off in a direction, still catching your breath and keeping an eye out for whirlpools, and then all of a sudden this green clawed hand just kind of like grabs up over the side of the boat as you guys kind of go over a little bit of a shallower area, and I need you guys to roll initiative as the current creature
What does it look like?
Which
with
Yeah,
big
which boat?
nasty big nasty claws and greenish blue skin and fangs sort of like pulls itself up over the edge of the boat.
Oh no.
I got 16 and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Watch out for the vomit. Troll vomit.
Poor monsters in their initiative today. They can't kill anybody. Still my favorite dice. The ones you guys give me. The one that just says fuck.
Yeah. It's so appropriate. All right, got a 13.
All right, 13. Anybody above a 20?
No.
19, 18, 17?
Nope, 16, I think.
I think Pop also said 16.
Oh, 17. I'm sorry, I'm 17.
Okay. You're up, Clocks.
Oh. So, has the beast come out of the water?
Yeah, he sort of just like surprised you guys and like jumped up and grabbed the edge of your boat. And
Does it look like what does it look like a troll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's got seaweed hanging from him, and if you get a look at him, it looks like almost like he has gills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yes. My ballista would probably still be there, right?
Yeah, I don't think you would have put it up.
Yeah. So let me just see. I think it lasts for a while. Oh, it disappears if it is reduced to 0 hit points or after 1 hour. So you said 4 hours passed?
Yeah, it's been that long for sure. Yep.
Okay. So it's gone.
Okay.
And I'll. All right. So I will then shoot from where I am on the boat. I'll shoot my crossbow and I'll say, "For Boobino!" And I got a 21.
21 will hit.
All right. And 7 damage.
All right.
You doing all right?
I'm sorry, I inhaled some tea.
All right, Morn. All right, you got a.
Sorry.
Who is your NPC? Darn it, I forgot. Clocks.
Was it Boopido?
Oh,
Nick,
sorry.
you're muted.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do that on purpose. I'm so sorry though. But
You guys are still muted.
Mornhelm, you're up.
Mornhelm's up. What are we doing? We're killing a green hand.
Yeah, troll has like clawed its way up onto the edge of the boat. I'm just trying to
Onto
bite
the boat?
Yeah, he's like leaned up over the edge of the boat.
Okay. I will smite him with my longsword.
All right.
With 18 plus. Where are you?
Why are you trying to make me choke on my tea again?
23 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Okay. And the damage is 1d8 plus 3. 8.
All right. 8 damage. He takes it.
Okay, and Eldith will do the same thing twice. I just remembered she has 2 melee swings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she got a 20.
Oh, yeah. Dirty 20 will hit.
Yeah. And she does the same thing. 7 damage.
All right.
And 12 plus 5 is 17.
Yep, that's good.
Okay, and another 8 plus 3. 6.
Dang. All right.
Go Eldith. Very nice. Yeah, a couple of bolts sort of plug into its shoulder and its ribs and doesn't like that one bit. That was on a 16 initiative, 15, 14, 13.
13.
All right, Zock's up.
All right. Eldritch Blast, and Sereth's going to take a swing.
Pew.
Shit. All right, so that is 17 for Zock.
Yep, good.
And 14 for Sereth.
No good for Sereth.
All right, so no good for him. So that is going to be 10 points of force damage from Eldritch Blast right in his face.
That is enough to bloody the beast.
Yeah, and then I
I think he hit the boat, didn't he?
Yeah, it definitely did. And then I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to whoever's next.
So next in the initiative, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Nope.
5, 4.
Nope.
3.
3.
Oh,
Yeah, Dax up at 3.
I take it back.
Time for a recovery.
I think if you can't move faster than that, I'm not going to help you out.
Like, come on. What are you doing, Dak? Come on. You go next. No, I'm not going. Go now. Okay.
All right. Is it Dax go?
It is
At
Dax
3.
go.
Okay. Attack with my flail. Take this, troll. And that is a 17.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll throw on a Divine Smite.
Yeah. That paladin over damage.
So 9 regular damage
Mm-hmm.
plus 3 more divine. Radiant.
What about the inspiration? What do we get for that?
Bardic Inspiration is if you're going to miss, you can turn it into a hit. Add a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a D6.
Ront's going to attack. Oh, with a 19 on the dice.
Ooh.
And 10 damage. 10 damage from
All right.
Ront.
Very nice. Selkie, I don't think you got a turn. Where are you?
I was sorry. I was in. Will is getting ready for bed, and
No
so
worries. Go ahead.
we had some interruptions. I was a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you would have been before Dak, but that's all good. Take your turn now.
Okay. I'll do my 2-weapon attack. So Dawnbringer, and do I get sneak attack with this?
Yeah, he's adjacent to everybody, so yep.
Okay. Awesome. So Dawnbringer. Oh, I don't have to roll disadvantage anymore. What am I doing? Dawnbringer is 28.
Oh boy, that'll do it.
For not right now, baby.
Mommy's fighting trolls, sweetheart. Hold on, please.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a D10 out. Oh.
Here's one.
Oh, mark it up.
Okay. 14 damage.
All right.
And the scimitar is a 9.
9 will miss.
Okay.
All right. Anything for Prince Darendil?
Arendelle will do his 2 claw attack. One is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Nice.
And the other was a 10. So.
All right.
Natural 20 is double damage, right?
Yep.
So 2d6.
Plus the modifier.
3. 8 damage.
All right. What's it look like when Darendil kills this thing?
Darendelle.
Here, man, he's a shredder.
Yeah.
I think he's Wolverine.
Right?
Just snick.
2 claw attack.
Darendille's like, take that too.
Darendil will say, Oh, Master Clocks, I don't know this Wolverine you worship, but when we get back to my home, I will show you how we train as elves.
What a
Like, as a reminder, Healy's a giant quaggoth, like a Wookiee-looking thing.
I love it.
He is in his rage though, right? When he's
Yeah.
fighting, so.
With mages, he's full quaggoth, but the rest of the time, he's quite urbane.
That's awesome.
Yeah, old troll didn't even get a chance to take a shot at you guys.
Oh.
It's a shame.
Good.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, the water weird was 3 in initiative, and he was a natural 1. So.
Wow.
All right. So that gets you through the third 4-hour period of the day, and during the fourth 4-hour period of the day, I need Selkie, who's your usual spotter, to make a perception check.
Okay. Perception is advantage. 17.
All right, 17. You spot these stone teeth that are kind of jutting up out of the water, but because you're able to see them in time, you sort of swerve to the side, and it's a good thing because it would have been a lot of damage to your hull. Your boat would have definitely been scraped by these razor-sharp rocks sticking up.
Razor-sharp rocks.
Razor-sharp rocks. And You point him out, and Dax sort of, who's becoming quite the oarsman, sort of shimmies to the side and pushes you guys out of the way.
Silky will give him a nod of appreciation.
I will share a glare with Dawnbringer.
And it's doubly good because as you do, you notice that these kind of you can only describe them as what we would think of as piranhas, but these are sort of demony, red-eyed, big-teethed fish. Were sort of following along the boat, waiting for somebody that might have fallen in. Anybody that had fallen in might have got all bit up. But you guys successfully avoid the razor-sharp teeth of the rocks as well as the fish.
Nice.
Can I throw a cast line in and
Russians.
Yeah, you cast a line in and you just pull back. It's just a string dangling.
Yeah.
It looks right off. And you successfully make it through the most brutal random day I've ever rolled. Like that was all those fights were in one day, and honest, that's exactly they rolled all the dice. So well done, everybody.
That was good
stuff.
Silky's looking pretty beat.
What's that?
Silky's looking pretty beat.
Oh yeah, she got pounded for what, 16 points of damage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
You can use Dawnbringer to heal yourself.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
So it's lesser restoration, which I don't think that feels.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah,
not
that
healing.
takes off like paralyzed,
blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I'll give you a cure wounds. How about that?
Oh, thank you.
Are we in a chaos part of the world? Is this gonna?
Hey, if we are gonna rest, I guess there's.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are kind of quietly in camp.
Yeah.
Are we taking
I'll still do it just in case we don't quite get your rest.
Are we doing a short rest? Long
D8
rest?
+4.
You'll be able to do a long rest here.
Okay.
As you make it through this this obstacle course of random challenges that I've come up with. And as you guys bed down for rest, you sort of reflect on all the things you've seen and the horrors, and how you guys have started very far apart, but are coming together in individual ways. And for witnessing the Demigorgon rising from the depth, for surviving the lost tomb of Kine, and for fighting off all manner of beasts in the Underdark, please take yourselves to level 4.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And although it's a little bit early, I'm going to recommend we stop there for tonight to let everybody level and regroup. And I got to roll some more tables. I did not think we would get through that many encounters that fast. I'm sorry.
Hey.
All right, let's go get you that.
We only lost one party member.
Right, but was it really a loss?
Well, worship Bupido.
Well, it was a loss. It was a loss to our strategy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, we'll make do. We've got lots of money.
And as you guys sort of refresh your bodies and refresh your minds and take advantage of the experience you've gained on this trip and get ready to head back out for yet another day on the Dark Lake, you're sort of standing by the shore, wrapping up your gear and getting ready to go when you notice this ship just sort of float by very close to the shore, and it's unusual because it just sort of goes right by, but as it gets closer into your field of vision, you just realize there's no one on it.
Nice.
And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Go ship.